So here's my review of the NookColor and my experience purchasing one. So the first one that I purchased, I noticed when I was holding it, reading in bed with it, that when I touched certain points of this graphite frame around it, which is like this hard plastic, there were some spots that it would creak, so it was loose, and it would irritate me because it was the same spot. Like I put my, I'd be lying in bed and prop the Nook up on a pillow and hold it here, or turn it sideways and hold it over here, and I could feel the frame moving. It was, creaking, and, when you're lying in bed at night, it's quiet, and you can hear it. It was just annoying. So I took that one back, and they gave me another one without any problem. And, great. So I brought the second one home, and then I noticed that the power cord, where you plug the power cord in the bottom here, it was hard to get it in. It was really sort of annoying. So, again, lying in bed late at night, 12:30, I'm about to go to bed, and I want to plug the thing in so it can charge overnight. And it would just be a pain in the neck to get the cord in. So I decided to take that one back. So this time, the gal in charge of the Nooks at the Barnes & Noble store, and I won't say where it is. I'm in New Jersey, though, and in central New Jersey. So this time the gal gave me a hard time. She said, well, there's nothing wrong with the Nook. And I said, well, try plugging it in. It's irritating. She said, well, it's not anything really defective with the Nook itself. I said, okay, fine. We'll just, refund my money. So then they gave me a hard time about that and said that it was, store credit only. I said, okay, fine. Just give me another Nook. So they get all flustered and they said, okay, fine. Well, we can give you, we can refund your money. Okay, so fine. They refunded my money. So then I went to another Barnes & Noble store, and I just bought another one. And so this is the third Nook that I have. And I've had it for more than 2 weeks now. You have 2 weeks, 14 days to return the Nook and get for another one. And then I guess if you have any problems, you have to take it up with Barnes & Noble, corporate or their tech office or whatever. So now I've had this one for 2 weeks. It seemed to be fine. The plug plugged in fine. But when I got it, the frame was loose. Again, so I said, forget it. I'm not going to take it back again. So I got some, crazy glue, and I just glued the frame so it wouldn't move, wouldn't make those creaky noises anymore. And it was only in one spot. It was down here, so, whatever. Now, today I'm noticing, I was just sitting here reading while having my breakfast, and I read, of course, when I had these issues, I went online and I looked for some feedback, some forums on the Nook and the Color Nook, and there were a lot of people that had the same issues that I had, the frame, and there were other issues too. I mean, software glitches, and pixel problems. So this morning, I noticed that there's a pixel in the middle of my, right in the middle of the screen here, just one pixel that's out. I haven't noticed it before. I've been using this to read for 2 weeks now, and it either wasn't there or I just didn't notice it. Now, you could probably gather from this video that I'm a pretty perceptive person and things are going to bother me. And I'm going to be, looking for problems, especially with a new device like this. So I'm guessing that the pixel just, burned out. So we'll see if, what other sort of problems that I have with this. But, I mean, I love the thing. It's great. And if you read all the other reviews out there, pretty accurate. It's more than an e-reader, but it's not quite a tablet. But, no kidding. and you pay $250, a tablet's going to be $500, $600. So, I mean, if all you want to do is read PDFs, and it's great for reading PDFs, much better. I have the Kindle 3 also, and it's much better than the Kindle 3 for reading PDFs. And it's just, you can go online. It's just a great device, but they need to, like, being that this is their first generation color, they need to iron out a lot of glitches. So just be aware, if you're going to go plunk down $250, you want to be aware of these problems.